The Rugrats really the Rugrats really were a figment of Angelica's imagination. Chucky died a long time ago with his mother. That's why Chavs is a nervous wreck all of the time. Tommy was a stillborn. That's why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for his son who never had the chance to live. The Devils had an abortion. The Devils have an abortion. Angelica couldn't figure out if it was a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins. As we're all grown up, Angelica was a bipolar schizophrenic who, as a teenager, became addicted to various narcotics, bringing her back to her childhood, thus creating a world in her mind that she was obsessed over. Because of the time lapse between the present and the last time she interacted with her imaginary world, she made them older. Angelica was constantly taking hits of acids, so whenever she would never have to live without her creations. To her, her creations would only company in this judgmental world. Angelica's mom actually died of a heroin overdose. Angelica was a schizophrenic bipolar because she was a crack baby. Additionally, Drew in his depression married a gold digger whore that Angelica idolized because she fooled herself into thinking it was her real mom. However, as she always had a concept of her mom, Cynthia, she used to have a Barbie doll to mirror her mom's birth image, wearing her unwashed orange dress and a jacked up hair, which is the only reason she was so attached to it later in life. She followed her mom's footsteps, dying of overdose at 13, when all grown up was cancelled. The only rugrat not to be fictional was the unborn Tommy's brother, Dill. However, Angelica didn't know the difference between Dill and her creation. Dill didn't follow her commands, and after endless crying and refusal to disappear like the others did, then Angelica was angry with them, so he hit him. After she hit him, he screamed a screeching tune. Stu ran in and pulled his niece off his only child, but it was too late. Dill had a brain hemorrhage, which resulted in a deformation. As he grew up, his damage became more evident. By the time he was 11 and all grown up, he was living as an outcast, being ridiculed for his weirdness and retardation. The immense guilt over what caused Angelica to start using drugs, to uncreate regrets briefly to her experience with hallucinogenics. Chaz lost his mind after the death of his first wife and was in a denial that she was ever a prostitute. On a trip to Paris to find love, Chaz fell in love with a hooker named Kira. He was originally going to marry a different hooker, but she just wanted his money. Kira once had a daughter named Kimi, but the baby was torn from her by law due to cocaine addiction. Upon returning to America, Chaz and Kira married and got the green card. She got a green card. It was a surprisingly happily and romantic story. Kira continually struggled with her addiction, but relatively happy with his new life. Chaz. Susie was Angelica's only friend who entertained the thought of Angelica's creation because she thought they made her happy. She later became a psychologist who teamed up with Nickelodeon to create Rugrats. When Angelica died of overdose, Susie helped arrange the funeral. Because of her addictions and her mental state, Angelica was expelled from society, which led to a break with reality and her eventual death. She spent the last few days of her life in the back of a school cafeteria, imagining friends around her playing with her life. She was playing with the lives of her creations.